Yo, Skip Wonder, run that shit.
Yo, we back and we live on You Ain't Gonna Believe This Shit podcast. Sports. Welcome back, Carlos Hill. Yes, sir. Welcome back, Carlos Hill. What's going
What
on?
up, what up, what up? It's been a minute, but we back up in it, baby.
We back in it, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are back. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So how you been, sir?
Hey, can't complain, you know. Just still trying to make it one day at a time, one day at a time.
One day at a time. That is correct. That is correct. Let me see here. I'm trying to find my daggone thing here. Let's see here. Where we at? Where we at? Yeah. Trying to find my overlays. Something just went out on me. Yeah, but we gonna be all right though.
Technology, baby.
Technology, boy, I tell you, it's good when it works, but when it's messing up, it's bad.
Yeah, we're gonna make it
Bad.
work.
Yes, sir. We gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But where we at here? Here we go. Here we go. All right. We are in the. All right. Well, let's get to our topics here. Let's see what we're gonna be talking about. See if that'll pop up for us. Then it popped up for us. All right. So today on You Ain't Gonna Believe This Shit podcast sports, we gonna be talking about college rankings. College rankings, y'all. See what the hell going on with the college rankings. Clemson, South Carolina. Big game tomorrow. Big game tomorrow. And actually both teams are pretty damn good. So that's gonna be a big game.
First time in a long time.
First time, right, in a long time. Aaron Rodgers. What the hell going on with Aaron Rodgers, man? I think them MVPs done got to his head because he think he can still play. We going to talk about Aaron Rodgers for a little bit. Just a little bit, y'all. Then we're going to get into the Guru's picks for tomorrow. And, of course, we got to talk about the Heisman Trophy winner. Who you think's going to win? Who is winning the game, y'all? Who is winning the game? All right. Well, let's get back to our main screen here, and we gonna see who we think gonna win the game. Uh, College rankings. Let's get to the college rankings here. So let's get rid of that. Yeah. Pull up a college rankings thing, and click back on that. Scenes. All right. So college football rankings. Top 12 teams in college. Did they get it right? Did they get it right? Let's see. Let's see if they got it right, y'all. So here we go. As of today, as it stands, these are our current football rankings. Number one, Oregon. Ohio State, 2,
Undefeated.
undefeated. So, yeah. Yeah, I guess we got to give it to them. Ohio State, Texas, Penn State, Notre Dame, Miami, Georgia, Tennessee, SMU, Indiana, Boise State, Clemson. But finish it off at number 12. Carlos, did they get this right?
It's not terrible, not terrible. Um, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Texas. They got a talented roster, but we watch Georgia put them in a chokehold. That's that's
Right,
about the only that's about the only real team I think they play. People talking about the SEC, Texas in the SEC, and they ain't playing nobody either. Um,
right.
Penn State, I'm not a fan of Penn State. Their offense is terrible at times, but their defense allows them to stay in games. They should have beat Ohio State actually if they'd had any offense. Uh, Notre Dame, that's another team you can kind of question their schedule, but they did go to Texas A&M and they beat A&M in their own backyard, a SEC team, you know. So that kind of keeps Notre Dame afloat. They're gonna be an upset alert tomorrow. They at Southern Cal. We'll talk about that one.
Okay.
Miami. Well, the only thing keeping Miami alive is the quarterback. You
Quarterback.
got my man, yeah, Cam Ward. That's about it.
That's it.
You take him off that team, they might be a 4 or 5 loss team.
That's it. That's true.
Uh, Georgia, you talked about it earlier. You talked about it earlier in the year. The quarterback. I mean, he cost them. He the only reason they ever lose a game.
He's so
He is the only reason that they ever lose a game. Like he
only reason.
played terrible against Ole Miss, played terrible against Alabama. Then I mean he finally crunk it up like the second half, but that was
Right.
after they was already down 28 to nothing.
Right. right.
Oh,
Right.
shoot.
Right.
So yeah, playoff time now. You got to watch Georgia if they can eliminate them interceptions. They're gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Tennessee. I mean Tennessee. I think they're a pretty strong team. Only team that really beat them head up was Georgia. They had the one slip up. I think it was at Arkansas. Uh, so they kind of shot themselves in the foot with that. The SMU squad. I don't think people respecting them all that much. This is a team that's got a pretty good offense. Same thing with Indiana. People not respecting Indiana. Um, you look back at the Indiana Ohio State. Ohio State got one of the best rosters in the country. Indiana was neck and neck with them until about the second quarter. They started turning the ball over. I think the punter dropped the ball and just all types of silliness. So a lot of people trying to say Indiana's trash just because they lost to Ohio State. Well, a lot of teams would lose to Ohio State.
Yeah, that's true.
Boise, a lot of people don't realize the only game Boise State lost was at Oregon, and that was only by 3 points. So I think Boise State gonna surprise somebody in the playoffs. So
Right.
somebody gonna go in there. They're gonna go in there thinking Boise State is a nobody.
Right. Right.
They gonna find out.
Right.
And them boys play football up there in Idaho.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know, there's like they say they lost to Oregon, but there are bad losses and there are good losses, and that was
Yeah,
a good loss. You know, by
yeah,
three
yeah.
to the number one team in the country.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a good loss.
That's it. Now they had some tight games, a couple games that were tight, but everybody got tight games. And then you got the Fighting Devils at number 12. Actually, the way the playoff bracket set up, Clemson not in. They ranked number 12, but if the playoffs started, they wouldn't be in. They need some help.
Oh,
Yeah, they need a team or two to lose. I can't remember exactly who the brackets had. Uh, Same thing with South Carolina. I think South Carolina like right below Clemson.
right.
So if South Carolina beat Clemson, they're gonna need some help. Maybe need Miami to lose, need Notre Dame to get upset, something like that.
Yeah,
And they can
yeah.
bounce their way up in there.
And right now, South Carolina number 15 ranked right now currently.
Yeah,
And back to what I said earlier, good losses and bad losses. South Carolina losses are all good, except for one, Miss Ole Miss. The Ole
yeah,
Miss
yeah.
beat them like they stole something. But they lost, but they losses to LSU and Alabama. Those
Yeah,
were good losses. I mean, they had the game.
yeah. That's what make you sick. They had the game,
Yeah, they had.
especially,
Especially
especially
Alabama.
LSU. I think they was up 17-0 on LSU.
Yep, yep, yep.
Uh, they had
Alabama, they
some,
had the game in the last seconds.
yeah,
Turned
silly
over.
turnovers.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And what surprised me this year with South Carolina, I'm not probably the only one. They shocked even they damn fan base. Uh, their defense is probably in the top 5 in college football. Man, they
I was
come
about,
after you.
yeah, yeah. Them boys nasty. They uh they kind of
Yeah,
jumped out at me after that Kentucky game, just watching that D line, the way
man.
they get after you now.
Yes, yes, they do, they do. And so yeah, back to the list, man. I agree with you on Texas. I think Texas has Georgia just exposed them. Um, Penn State, every big game they choke. I'm not worried about Penn State. Miami, like you said, they have no defense at all, at all.
No,
But Cam Ward, he's balling. What gets Miami in trouble with Cam Ward? Sometimes he hold the ball too long.
yeah, that hurt him against
He,
Georgia Tech. That hurt him.
yes, yes, he got to make his mind up. If it's not there, run the ball, slide. Like he's like Shador Sanders. Hold the ball too long.
Hmm.
Go through your progression. If it's not there, run. I throw the ball away. Uh, Looking at this list, if it's like this right here, and you said it earlier, Carlos, Georgia will win this thing if the quarterback play is excellent. He had to play great games because he will
Yeah,
give the game away now. He gonna throw 3 picks, at least 3 picks a game now. But
and that's the thing. I don't think he's gonna play excellent all the rounds.
oh, see that?
So no, no,
See
no.
that?
If I had to pick a team, I'm picking Ohio State. I'm picking Ohio
Ohio
State.
State. Okay.
Yeah, that was uh that was my preseason pick. I'll take Ohio State, and let me see. Well, we'll have to see how the brackets shape up. But right now, if I had to just guess, I'm going to say Ohio State. And as much as I talk junk about them, I might have to say Texas.
Okay.
Might have to say Texas.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, well, Texas probably have learned since that whooping they took against Georgia.
Yeah,
Uh, but you know something now, if you can get to their quarterback what's his name for Texas? I don't know. It's
Oh,
Ertz, whatever his
yeah,
name.
Ewers, Quinn
Yeah,
Ewers.
Ewers.
Yeah.
He frees up. He just
Oh yeah.
like back from Georgia. Georgia defense exposed Ewers. He will not survive in the NFL. The way Georgia
And
put it on him, he won't make it in the NFL.
now my dark horse here, my dark horse gonna be Miami. Miami.
If they can just get a stop, man.
That playoff time, it is about the quarterback. Miami got the best quarterback out of those 12 teams right there.
Okay. Yeah,
They got the
yes,
best
most
quarterback.
definitely. Most definitely. Hey, I got yeah, you are correct. But the quarterback play, Tennessee. Only things hurt Tennessee, he's a young quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was talking to a coworker, man, and he put me on game. He was like, Tennessee is just young right now. And because I was thinking Tennessee would give Georgia a better game. But I was wrong. Georgia put him on them too. But their quarterback, give him some more experience. He's going to be a great quarterback. He has all the skill set there is, man. He can throw the ball. Golly,
Yeah,
he can throw that ball.
that might be dark horse number 2. That's another defense that'll get after you too. Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
But
yeah.
they done shot themselves in the foot. I can't remember who they lost to. They should have beat. The only team they should have lost to is really Georgia.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's the right. Right. You correct on that one, Doc. You is correct on that one. All right, so that is so far, that is the college football rankings for this season. Like I said, tomorrow is the last regular season games, and this will change come Sunday. Monday morning is gonna be ranked, and we're gonna know who gonna play what and who gonna make the first ever college football playoffs. Oh, I can't wait. That is gonna be interesting. That is gonna be
Been,
interesting. There, Lou.
been waiting forever for a real playoff.
Forever, forever. Oh man, that is interesting, man. Interesting. What's up, Eric? Eric checking in on that Facebook side. What's happening, Eric? Who else we got in here? Oh, we got Mike Dixon. Mike Dixon checking in on that YouTube side. Mike. Oh, Eric like them dogs, huh? All right, we're going to see what them dogs going to do.
Yeah. 18 minutes to kick off. I keep looking over there at the TV.
We're going to see what them dogs going to do, Eric. I hope your quarterback come to play.
I picked the dogs tonight to cover the spread. They should handle Georgia Tech pretty handily.
Okay. They should. It should be an easy victory. But hey, you know what? That's why they play the game, baby.
Oh yeah.
That's why they play the game. All right. Next topic. South Carolina versus Clemson. Football rivalry week. Who you have winning the game, Lo?
Woo! All right, so the numbers. If you just take all your heart out of it, go straight by the numbers. The numbers say South Carolina. The numbers say South Carolina. I plugged it in. I came out with a score around 29-17 Gamecocks.
Okay.
All right. But when you're dealing with Dabo, you can't just rely strictly on the numbers. when you're dealing with Death Valley, you can't rely strictly on the numbers. I got a feeling that Clemson gonna pull this thing out some kind of way. I don't know why or how, but I'm taking Clemson 24-22.
I'm
All
going with Eric. I'm taking them Carolina Gamecocks.
right. I mean, straight by the numbers, man. Carolina. You see the numbers right there. The big numbers right there. 12 interceptions, 39 sacks. That D line is
39.
salty. It- it's like, hey, you bite down at a piece of meat. You're like, hey, man, who cooked this? Like that. That's how your face look when you're looking at that D line for Carolina. Them
Boy.
boys is salty. All
Mm.
right. What's my man name here? Kyle, I wrote it down. Kennard, 11 and a half sacks. That's gonna be the difference in the game. Clemson O line versus Carolina D line. Can they protect Cade Klubnik long enough where he can make some good decisions?
Mm.
Yeah, they ruthless. I
Ruthless.
told Eric earlier in the year he better be glad that Georgia didn't have to play Carolina this year.
Woo. Yeah, because the quarterback would have gave him 21 points.
But
uh,
yeah. Also with the game cost, you got baby Cam on the loose. Lenore Sellers, he done came into his own now. You
he
saw that
has.
with that Missouri, yeah, with that Missouri game.
He has. He has.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he has. I'm gonna say I think um I'm taking the Gamecocks just because of the defense alone. They have, as you see, the SOS is the strength of schedule. So the South Carolina is ranked 15 compared to Clemson's 53. South Carolina has played better teams than Clemson has.
Hmm.
South Carolina went into Alabama after Alabama lost to Vanderbilt and should have beat Alabama in Alabama.
Hmm.
So I think I think Clemson. I'm sorry. South Carolina is better prepared for a game like this, for the game of this magnitude, this big rivalry. And plus, was it 2 years ago, 3 years, 2 years ago, South Carolina went to Clemson and beat them?
Yeah. Year
Yeah,
before last.
year
Yeah.
before last.
Yeah.
So yeah, I this and and when you just said what's the defensive guy name you just mentioned?
Kennard,
Yeah, he's Clowney 2.0. The man is a monster.
he a bad man. He a
He's a
bad man.
monster. So
Now,
yeah, I
the
think the Gamecocks has too much. Too much. They have too much, and then not counting their receivers. I like the Gamecocks receiver, the big guy. You just throw the if Sellers can just throw the ball up, he gonna get it. He what 6'5"?
oh yeah, you talking track star. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I'm taking South Carolina to win this one. I'm agreeing with Eric on this. I think South Carolina just has too much for Clemson this year. They have played better competition all year long.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
they better prepared. I'm going with the Gamecocks in this
Now the play orange devil advocate.
one.
Like Carolina fans say this every year now. Oh, we we in the SEC, man. Clemson, they don't play nobody. They play Wake Forest, they play NC State. Yeah, and then they come out there and beat Carolina.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um Now Clemson, when they played Georgia, a lot of people forget that game was only 6-3 at halftime.
Yeah, that was a close game. You're right. You
It
right.
was a lot closer than what the final score indicated. Georgia pulled away in the third quarter. Then I think Clemson just kind of threw the towel in,
You're right.
and Georgia punched in another touchdown on them, made it look real bad. But it wasn't a complete just shellacking from start to finish.
Right,
It
right. It
was
wasn't like
it yeah.
it wasn't like the Georgia versus Texas. It wasn't like that.
Right.
It wasn't like that at all.
I
Uh,
mean, it got ugly in that third quarter. And that's gonna be the question. Can Carolina run the ball? Uh, hey, I had to bring it up. I had to bring it up. Can Carolina run the ball or can Clemson run the ball? So Rocket, one of these guys gonna be the MVP. Rocket Sanders or Phil Maffa, running back for Clemson, running back for Carolina. Rocket Sanders. One of them gonna be the most valuable player tomorrow because whoever can establish the run, that's gonna take some of the heat off the QBs. And and remember, Carolina won at Clemson, but the quarterback was DJU. So that's part of the reason why DJ ain't at Clemson no more. All right. And that was the first time Carolina won in what, over 10 years?
it's been a long
Okay.
time. It's been a long time.
But like I
But
say, the numbers point to the Gamecocks winning this thing, and they should win by at least 10 points. But
okay.
I
All right.
I, I have a hard time going against Dabo in Death Valley.
And also I looked up. So far this year, South Carolina, the Gamecocks are scoring 32. I was going to say 33 points a game, and Clemson is scoring 37 points per game. So right there, that'll let you give that, like you say, you favor Clemson if you just look at that stat. But the
Yeah,
other stat
but
that you mentioned, that defense, that
hmm
defense of the Gamecocks,
yeah,
that 39 points will come be about 17 points.
and make no mistake now, like you said, Carolina has played a tougher schedule.
Right.
I mean, when you look at Clemson's schedule, Louisville was maybe the second best team they played, and Louisville kind of handled them at home. So,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And matter speaking of Louisville is not a bad team at all.
right,
they should have beat Miami. To be honest
yeah,
with you,
yeah, yeah, yeah. They should have,
yeah, yeah. Louisville is not that bad. Plus they was ranked,
but
and then they lost again here last week, 2 weeks ago. But yeah, so
yeah, but we gonna see. We gonna see. The only thing that has me kind of apprehensive about the Gamecocks, you know, they supposed to handle business, but then you see them like the Missouri game. I mean that game they should have had been won. They ended up having to come down to a last drive just to win it. Um, the Alabama game they should have won easily. LSU they had a 17-0 lead. So
yeah,
I mean, they still in that stage of just making dumb mistakes
right,
and shoot themselves in the foot.
right, 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 right. That is so correct. So hopefully that coach has them Beamer, South Carolina Beamer has them ready to play. Uh, the matter of fact, they need to be in the hotel room right now as we speak, just chilling, doing nothing. Don't go out, don't do nothing. Just getting focused on this game. Because this game, like you said, tomorrow, if a lot of teams are uh upset, Gamecocks can make that number 12.
Oh yeah,
They can make
they in
that
there.
number 12.
They in there. I think they in there. If they
Yeah.
beat Clemson, I think they in there.
Yeah, if they can, like you say, they beat Clemson and they get some help, they in the playoffs. They in the playoffs. Gamecocks manhandled the Tigers. Okay, we see you, Mike. We see you. Yeah, so yeah, that's rivalry week, man. Big game tomorrow. Just not this game. It's a lot of games of rivalry weeks, and we're going to see, man. But this here is our biggest game in the Carolinas. South Carolina versus Clemson. They
Yeah,
both
and
ranked highly ranked. 12 and 15. That's a good ranking.
Vegas has Clemson favored by 2.5.
Ooh.
That's I don't know why.
Hey,
That make you think now.
and guess what, y'all? Vegas be knowing some type of ways.
They be crunching a lot of numbers. Yeah, yeah,
They be
yeah.
knowing, man. They be knowing. So we gonna see. So that means it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we gonna see how that's gonna play out, man. I can't wait till tomorrow to watch it. Extra point.
Iptay. No, that's the Iptay. I pay Tiger athletes yearly. The booster club up there in Clemson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, the Clemson, they need to start paying players to get them to come to Clemson. Debo, you want to stick with that system you got? That ain't working, man. You need to pay these players, get these transferred, go to that portal, and get you back on within the top 10 and get you back where Clemson is used to being.
Oh, I think he'll adjust. I think he'll adjust. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got a couple more years, Debo. Your ass gonna be up out of there, boy.
Nah.
You don't think so?
No, heck no. That man
Oh
got
man,
that man done won two natties.
yeah,
Done
he
been
done
to
won two.
three,
He
won
won,
two,
yeah, yeah.
brought him back from the dead.
He brought
Clemson
him
was
back.
a
He brought him back. He
they was
brought
a
him back.
perennial 7-win team every year.
Hey, but this is what have you done for me lately? College football is not the same no more. It's all about that. It's all about the dollar field. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can see him staying though. I can see him
yeah.
staying. I can also see him leaving. Um, so we'll see. So yeah, that is South Carolina versus Clemson. Like we said, that's rivalry week, and we're gonna see how it plays out, man. We're gonna see how it plays out. I have the Gamecocks. I had the Gamecocks. Yes, I had the Gamecocks. All right, so let's move right along here. So let's see here what we gonna be talking about next. Oh, we gonna be discussing Aaron Rodgers. Is Aaron Rodgers still a top quarterback? Should the Jets want him back next year? What do you think, Los?
I think the Jets need to go ahead and move on from that experiment. Um, Draft him a young QB in the draft because I mean, like we say, Father Time is undefeated. Aaron White Rodgers is a Hall of Famer. I mean, he done had a Hall of Fame career. You see the numbers right there: 4-time MVP, Super Bowl champ.
Mm-hmm.
Went to another Super Bowl, but you know, like we say, man, there's only one TB12, only one Tom Brady. Guys that can play 40 plus into their 40 plus age and still be the legit one, right?
Right.
So yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he ain't that dude. He ain't that dude. And that's not a shot at him. I mean, that's who. There's only one dude who has been that dude. The only one that's been that dude has been Tom Brady.
Right. All right, Timothy checking in on that YouTube side. Aaron Rodgers is
Yeah,
done. And you
yeah,
correct. He is done. Well done.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he burnt up. He's so done. Yeah. He burnt. Uh yeah, Aaron Rodgers is completely done, man. Aaron Rodgers made I don't know if how true it is or not, but just going what I'm seeing, he made the Jets get the players that he wanted. The Jets got everybody he wanted, and he still um he just looked bad, man. And when I watch him, he's not throwing the ball like he used to 20 years ago. He done been in the league 20 seasons. He's not throwing the
Right.
ball that way. He's throwing the ball low, behind, high. He's not able to escape the pocket no more. He just looking bad, and it's the Jets' fault because they thinking, it's a copycat league. Tom Brady won at Tampa Bay. Down there went back to back. If he had some more time, if they had some more time down there in Tampa Bay, he would have went back to back. But he's not Tom Brady, as you mentioned, Carlos. And then the Jets, they have some young quarterbacks. They just, if you don't have an offensive line, I don't care who you are, you won't be good.
Right.
You won't be good.
Hey, yeah, the Dogs about to kick off. They about to kick off. Good old fashioned Southern hate. Georgia Tech. Enjoy the game. Big E.
Yeah. What will the Jets do with Devontae Adams? If I was the Jets, I would keep him. I would keep him.
They gonna try.
Yeah, they traded too much. Didn't they made some? Yeah, didn't they trade some picks for him? I'm not too sure.
I don't think they traded any picks. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, they gonna try to keep him, but I don't think he gonna want to stay if his boy Aaron Rodgers ain't there. That's gonna be the deal.
What Devontae need to realize, and I know he's seeing it, but he just don't want to say it. Aaron Rodgers is not Aaron Rodgers of old. What Stephen A. Smith say? Bad man. He's not that bad man no more.
Well, like you say, the biggest thing is the mobility. That was a big part of his game when he was one of the top tier quarterbacks in the league. He had the ability to get out the pocket and keep plays alive, but now that's the kind of evaded him.
Right.
So once that element of his game disappeared, we starting to see him come back down to being average and below average.
That's correct. Devontae don't want to play.
Yeah, exactly. Adams ain't gonna want to stick around with no young buck.
Well, man, there's several teams out there, Tim, and I would like to see. Well, he can go with Minnesota. Jefferson needs some help. No, well, Jefferson, Minnesota. Damn. Dallas, he can always come to my team, the Cowboys, because CD, we need all the help we can get down there in Dallas. Mike said Carolina makes the top 12.
Yeah, if they beat Clemson tomorrow, I think they in there.
Yeah, they beat Clemson. Yep. Hey, you know where this would be a perfect team, Timothy, for Adams to go to next season would be the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens need another receiver.
That'll be tough.
They need another receiver, Tim.
Yeah.
Another receiver. Even the Pittsburgh Steelers to put him on the side of Pickens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's some teams out there that he can still go to and be productive and want to win. But I'm going to say my Cowboys. Come on down to my Cowboys. Dak is done. Dak, hey, he's a well-paid, done quarterback.
Oh, man, they throwing Dak under the bus, man.
Dak got the bag. Yeah, Dak got the bag, Tim.
I can't believe it. Throwing Dak under the bus.
Dak got the bag.
All Dak, all he done did for y'all, man.
Hey, we were losing with Dak, so it ain't Dak's fault. Dak was we were losing with him. So yeah, we were losing with him, though. Yes, sir.
I mean, Dak. I still think Dak is a top 10 quarterback in the league.
Oh, he's not bad. Don't get. Oh yeah. If he got time now, he can still throw it.
Yeah,
He can still throw it. Yes,
I think the
sir. He can still
Cowboys have been
throw it.
struggling without. They've been struggling with the running game under Dak for some reason.
Right.
Um,
Right.
your owner decided to let Derrick Henry go to the Baltimore Ravens, and he having the season of his life.
Oh man, I don't even bring him up. He and and he wanted to come to Dallas. That's the
Yeah,
bad sad thing about it. Oh, Jerry, Jerry, Jerry.
yeah,
All right, let's
Jerry gotta let it go.
let's move right along. Let's get to the Guru's picks. Let's get to the Guru's picks, y'all. Yeah. Let's get to the Guru's picks. Drum roll, please. Here you go,
Uh
Low. Tell
oh.
them what to watch.
All right, high noon, baby. You gotta have that remote working now. You know what I'm saying? You got Clemson, Carolina, Ohio State, Michigan playing at the same time, but that Ohio State, Michigan, you might be able to kind of just put that one on the small screen. You know, you got the big screen, the little screen. Michigan ain't been hitting on too much of nothing right now. Harbaugh went to the NFL. They got the substitute teacher in there. He been head coaching all year. The dude that was crying after the game last year. Sharon Moore. I got some personal reasons for not being a big fan of his, but I think Michigan can keep it a little bit interesting. Not too bad of a blowout. I'm gonna take Ohio State here by at least 2 touchdowns, though. All right, so Ohio State should handle Michigan by at least 2 touchdowns. Clemson, Carolina, we just talked about the numbers. Like I say, the numbers point to Carolina. Carolina should win this thing by at least 10 points. But hey man, Dabo and Death Valley, they don't hear numbers. All right, you take them numbers and fold them up, put them in your back pocket, and do that. So give me the Tigers, the fighting Dabos. I'm going 24-22. All right, Clemson, 2 point victory. What we got here? Notre Dame, USC. Notre Dame is on upset alert. Upset alert. Southern Cal is a tough team. They have not been able to finish these games in the fourth quarter, but they're a tough team. It's going to be a tough one. I think Notre Dame does end up pulling it out. Give me Notre Dame here, 29-23. All right. 29-23. Mike Dixon said no. 29-23. Hey man, fighting Dabos, Death Valley. I might be wrong, but I rarely am. Rarely am. Miami, Syracuse. Miami is on upset alert. Miami on upset alert every game they play. Cause like you said, they
Every
don't play
game.
no defense.
Every game.
All they do is give the ball to Cam Ward and say, "Hey man, we just need you to outscore the other team." All right. So I think that's what Miami going to end up doing here tomorrow. It's going to be a tight one, another tight one for Miami. But give me Miami. I'm going to go 44 to, let's say, 37. 44-37, Miami on this one. Auburn, Alabama. Um, Bama, hey, look here, boom. It's hard to walk into the shoes of a legend. All right. Nick Saban, 6 time or 7 time, how many times? 100 times
I
national
think
champion.
6 times.
So my man Kalen DeBoer, he done came into Alabama. He done lost 3 games already.
Already.
Well, Nick Saban ain't lose 3 games in 1 year since his first year. All right. So the people in Alabama already, they already ready to run this man out of the state. So he got to win tomorrow. Period. His job is on the line in season number 1. So I think Bama gonna pull this one out. Give me Alabama. I'm gonna go 27-20. All right.
All
Alabama over Auburn. And then the big game of the night, Texas A&M, big rivalry. I'm glad to see this rivalry back in effect. This is one of the best rivalries in college football right here. They kind of broke it up when the teams A&M went to the SEC, and then Texas was still in the Big 12, and they was mad. They was mad at each other. Now both of them in the SEC. Good. They get to play each other. All right. Um, Give me Texas. I think it's going to be 28-21 Texas. Going to be a tough fought game. A&M, the home crowd, the 12th man. That's a tough place to play. College Station. But I think Texas got a little bit too much talent. So the Aggies shall fall. All right. And those are the picks.
Those are the
We'll see.
picks.
We'll see how they turn out. Mike Dixon. We're gonna
All
see how they
right.
turn out.
Yeah, those are the picks. Those are the picks. Those are gurus picks, y'all.
Hmm. And
Yes.
Georgia Tech is currently threatening Georgia right now.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
opening drive.
And yeah, Tim, yeah, CD, I think him and Dak are having problems. They're just trying to cover that up right now. They don't want to get no press in there, but I do think they having problems. Something going on
Uh,
there. Didn't
CD is a diva, man. He's a diva.
Oh, that's what they say about all the receivers. All the receivers are
Yeah,
divas.
but hey, all the
Yeah,
good ones though, all the good ones, they got a little bit of that in them.
that's true.
So
That's true. That is
I
true.
I take CD any day though.
Yeah, CD can ball. He can ball.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Our last topic for the night is the big one. It's the Heisman Trophy. Travis Hunter versus Alston Gentney. Who's winning the trophy, Lo?
Woo. Hey, the running backs been getting disrespected a long time. This guy, the boy, the state, he having one of the best seasons since since Ricky Williams, Texas. He's on his way. I thought at one time he was on pace for close to 2,000. I don't know if he's gonna reach that, but he is a stud.
Yeah.
They showed the video of him warming up last week, I think, before the game. They was out there like 30 degrees. He ain't had no shirt on. Man, this dude looked like somebody chiseled him out of a rock. All right. I mean, he's gonna be a top draft pick. But hey, man, to all the people that's done played football, you do understand how hard it is to play both ways. Travis Hunter is playing the whole game. I don't think he takes no more than about 5 plays off. Right?
If that.
Yeah. He is playing the whole way on offense, the whole way on defense. He is clearly the best wide receiver on the team. Clearly the best corner on the team. I mean, we ain't seen, we talk about two-way players. You got to go back. Charles Woodson, Michigan. You think about my man that played at Georgia. Who was that? Champ Bailey. Um, I mean, Travis Hunter is doing what they did, and he's doing it at a higher level. I mean, it's
Right.
crazy. It's crazy. I would vote for Travis Hunter. That's my vote.
After the black woman sees non-black girlfriend.
Hey man, I posted about him and his old lady after the game. I don't know if you saw this, Tim, but Hunter, he tried, and the video gonna surface. Um, he tried to give his girl a kiss after the game, and she just kind of pushed him away. And then during the post game interview, he had this kind of weird energy about him. So
Yeah.
it ain't, yeah, it ain't something ain't going on right in the house.
Ah.
So yeah,
Uh-oh.
hopefully she don't get in his head and start messing with his performance.
Uh-oh, yeah.
Cause
It's
you,
that money time now, Trey. You better I ain't gonna tell you what to
cause
do.
hey,
But
as
hey.
as 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 any man would tell you, that thing is undefeated. All right, it is undefeated in the history of man.
Oh man, I ain't see that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Travis Hunter should win the Heisman hands down. He is the best player in college football. Like you mentioned, Los, he plays both and is the best on both. And he probably a top 5 receiver in college football right now. Top 5. Um, and then he's probably a top 5 cornerback in college right now. And like you say, he's playing the whole entire game. It seems like he don't get tired. Like that
Mm.
damn Energizer Bunny. He just got a battery pack in him. And he keeps going and going and going. Um, I didn't think he could maintain it.
Yeah.
But he proved me wrong. Hats off to you, Mr. Hunter. I call you Mr. Hunter. Mr. Hunter, hats off to you, sir. You damn, you a hell of an athlete, man. Yeah, you was
So
definitely the Heisman Trophy winner, and it's like you say, shouts out to the running back down there for Boise State, Alshon. Um, you doing what you supposed to do, uh, and it's not our fault or nobody's fault that your competition is what it is. It is what it is, and it was what it was. But you still did your job, and he was a monster. But
so what? I was gonna say what you think NFL wise for Hunter? What position? Mm.
to me, he's a better quarterback. But I'm sorry, not a quarterback, receiver. Cause you just throw it his way, he gonna come down, he gonna catch it.
Right.
But that receiver instinct and the routes they run and all that, that's what helps him be a dominant corner. So if I don't know, Los. That's a good question. I don't know. I
Yeah.
really don't know. I
I'm
know I'm gonna still draft him though, and I'll figure that
That's
out
it.
later.
You doggone right.
Yeah,
We,
he
we'll,
should be
we'll
the
figure
number
that
one
out.
pick.
Figure that out during training camp.
That's right. That's right. He should be the number one pick because number one picks probably is not looking for a quarterback. So you probably looking for another player, and he is the best player in college football. Now
But
with the Ashawn, I seen some highlights, and what gave me a doubt about him is he cannot block. He is not a good blocking running back. So when the defense is blitzing, he can't stop. He's not a good blocking running back. And as a running back, you need to be able to block in the NFL. Now this is
yeah, yeah.
NFL now. Yeah. So if he goes to a team with a good offensive line, he would be all right. He'd be all right. But if he goes to a team that don't have a good offensive line, he's just gonna be your average running back in the NFL that was drafted high. That's about it.
Well, that's the thing. Too many. They don't draft too many running backs high anymore. The last one, last year, the kid out of Texas, the Atlanta
Oh yeah,
Falcons
from
pick.
Atlanta. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Other than him,
But
ain't
that's
been too
working
many running backs. Yeah.
right. But that's working out for Atlanta though. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a baller now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, So I mean, I think they should draft running backs high, but they got this mindset where they can just say, we can just plug in anybody and play running back. But that ain't really the case because you see Saquon is on a different level, Derrick Henry on a different level, McCaffrey when he's healthy, he's on a different level. So if you got a great running back, it does make a world of difference.
Right. Right.
But yeah, going back with Hunter, I would say wide receiver.
Okay.
Um, I seen him get worked. The kid from Stanford last year worked him, and it's gonna be some NFL receivers that's got a size advantage over Hunter. Hunter, he don't weigh but like 170, give or
Yeah,
take.
he's small,
Yeah, yeah,
but he plays strong though. I mean, just
right.
looking at the game, he plays strong as hell now.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, he
but I
plays
mean, I,
strong.
I obviously he'll get stronger. He'll get stronger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would lean more towards the receiver. Put him in the slot, man. I think he is dangerous.
Right.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
What
He.
No, I was gonna say what the question there. Tim had a
Oh.
comment. Oh, the Titans. You say try to avoid going to the Titans, man. I ain't mad at you. Well, I mean, Coach Prime done already said now if he don't like the team, they're gonna pull the Eli Manning. So
Yeah, that's what he
don't
said.
draft. Yeah, don't draft Shador if I don't like you,
That's what he
because
said.
I'm not sending my son to just any NFL franchise.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I see Shador going to the Raiders though. I don't know how the draft is going to wind up being, how the picks going to fall,
Hmm.
but I see him just going to the Raiders though.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting. Well, a lot of people done said to the Cowboys, and they gonna bring Dion to be the coach.
Oh no, no, that make too much money, too much, and believe me, they are not going to release him like Daniel Jones with the Giants, and I don't think another team gonna pick up that contract.
No, no, no.
Yeah, Jerry screwed himself on this one. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, and Dion, I don't think Dion leaving Colorado. I think Dion has something to prove personally, and then he want to stick it to the teams that didn't hire him before Colorado.
that's a good point. He got some commits already, some
Oh yeah,
5 star. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
He got some
yeah,
commits.
yeah. Coach Prime, man. You can say what you want to about him. Whatever you say, that's your opinion. But Coach Prime is a proven winner. From what we seen from what was the HBCU?
Jackson State.
Jackson State.
Yeah,
And to now, he just win. He know how to win. And the youth, the kids, they love him, man.
that's it, man.
You have a couple of players leave due to playing time, but you know they still love the man. Yep, they still love him. And I think Colorado's gonna be all right in the future. But yeah, the Travis damn Heisman Trophy winner will be Travis Hunter, y'all. Travis Hunter will be the Heisman Trophy winner. Travis, yep, hands down. There it is, Mike. You right. You are correct, sir. Yes, sir. You are correct. And that's how we done ran through it. Boy, the time flew by the night. Yep, that's it. That was our last topic, man. And thank y'all for watching, man. And thanks, Carlos, for getting back on with us.
No doubt, no doubt.
Podcast sports. And man, and anything else you would like to say before we get off here, Los?
Hey, man. Everybody be safe. Enjoy the football over the weekend. We'll see how it shake out. You got your basketball just cranking up already.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, the NBA Cup. I don't know if anybody care about who win the cup, but you got
Right.
you got the NBA Cup going on. Like I said, Lady Gamecocks already took an L. The first
Right.
first time, Dawn State, the first time she lost a game in what 40 something games in a row.
A long time.
So are they gonna win the championship? Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's good to get them losses out the way now. Get them on
Yeah.
out the way, and that still keep that fire lit. I think they probably got bored. Um, they don't understand that you are now the hunted. You gonna get everybody's best
Yeah.
every game, every
Definitely.
game.
Definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, all right, man. I want to thank you again, Los, for joining us tonight, giving us your expertise and insight on these topics. And we're going to see tomorrow what happened with them Gamecocks and Clemson.
The Palmetto State rivalry, baby.
Yes, and shit, man. Hey. And we'll see y'all next time, man. Y'all, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting and participating, man. We love it. That's what makes the show. Y'all make the show. Thank you for joining our community. And just continue to watch, man. And tell your peoples that you ain't gonna believe this shit podcast sports. We the best sports talking podcast in the world. You hear me?
None better. Ain't none better.
None better. None better. All right, man. Y'all have a good night, man. And go on and watch that Georgia and Georgia Tech and watch football all day tomorrow. And until next time, man, we're going to say peace out.